Hey, Quorum stream viewers, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The footage we're about to break down is extraordinary. In politics, we expect cheering and we expect protests, but what happened just days ago at the Commanders-Lions NFL game during a solemn military tribute has instantly gone viral and raises serious questions about the current political climate. The title isn't clickbait. Donald Trump was booed. He was booed loudly, not just during his arrival, but during a moment intended to be completely non-political and unifying, the swearing in of new military enlistees on the 50-yard line. This event, which saw the president surrounded by servicemen and women and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, was supposed to be a feel-good Veterans Day tie-in. Instead, the Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland, which is just outside the highly Democratic D.C. area, erupted with jeers, cheers, and what many are calling a hostile. Hey, Quorum stream viewers, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The footage we are about to break down is extraordinary. In politics, we expect cheering and we expect protests, but what happened just days ago at the Commanders-Lions NFL game during a solemn military tribute has instantly gone viral and raises serious questions about the current political climate. The title isn't clickbait. Donald Trump was booed. He was booed loudly, not just during his arrival, but during a moment intended to be completely non-political and unifying, the swearing in of new military enlistees on the 50-yard line. This event, which saw the president surrounded by servicemen and women and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, was supposed to be a feel-good Veterans Day tie-in. Instead, the Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland, which is just outside the highly Democratic D.C. area, erupted with jeers, cheers, and what many are calling a hostile reaction. We're going to show you the clips and the exact moment he paused awkwardly on camera. But we also need to answer the question that brought you here. Why did a significant part of that crowd turn so angry right at that moment? Stick with me, because the full context goes beyond just political party lines. First, if you value this kind of truthful, non-generic news breakdown, please do hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and tell us your reaction in the comments below. To understand the boos, we have to timeline the president's entire controversial appearance. It wasn't just a sudden moment of hostility. When Trump was first shown on the Jumbotron in the first half, standing in a private suite with key allies like House Speaker Mike Johnson, a wave of boos and some cheers hit the stadium. This is the normal polarized reaction we expect. But the situation escalated at halftime. The NFL's Salute to Service program brought the president onto the field to administer the oath of enlistment. Now, this is the crux of the viral clip. As the announcer introduced him and the camera focused on his face as he began to read the oath, the boos intensified, becoming a sustained noise that simply couldn't be ignored even during this solemn military act. Witnesses and multiple news reports confirmed that the president appeared visibly uncomfortable, even pausing at one point as the noise grew. This is where the narrative shifts from "Trump got booed" to "Why did the crowd feel the need to boo during a military oath? Was it disrespecting the troops, or were they targeting the politicization of the ceremony itself?" We need to look deeper into the factors that made the Washington, D.C. area crowd specifically hostile, and it starts with the economy. The atmosphere in Landover, Maryland, and the broader D.C. metro area is unique. This is a region heavily reliant on federal employment. At the time of this game, the United States was dealing with a record-breaking government shutdown, an issue that directly impacted millions of federal workers, contractors, and their families, many of whom live and work in the Washington Commanders fan base area. Reports were circulating about delayed or disrupted benefits for Americans relying on essential programs like SNAP, and thousands of federal workers were facing uncertainty. This economic anxiety provided a potent, nonpartisan reason for public frustration. The crowd's anger wasn't necessarily just about a blue state versus red state political spat. It was about the president arriving at a high-profile, expensive football game, while a government stalemate was causing real, everyday pain right outside the stadium. This backdrop of financial hardship and the perception that the president was using a military event for political visibility created a toxic environment where even a patriotic ceremony was not safe from protest. Remember to hit that like button if you think the political drama surrounding these events needs more scrutiny here at the Quorum stream. But there was a second, more specific element that may have fueled the particularly angry response, and it involves the very team hosting the game, the Washington Commanders. Just days before the game, reports surfaced, which the White House press secretary somewhat confirmed, that President Trump was allegedly interested in having the Commanders' new proposed $4 billion stadium named after him. Now, think about the local fan base. This is a team whose identity has been mired in controversy over name changes for years. To have the president potentially leveraging his political influence to put his name on the stadium was, for many D.C. area fans, an act of perceived political vanity and interference in local culture. When he appeared on the field, these two controversies, the ongoing government shutdown and the potential stadium naming issue, converged in the minds of the angry crowd members. The booing during the military oath therefore became a generalized protest against the entire package, the politicization of the military, the economic hardship of the shutdown, and the perceived intrusion into the local sports scene. It was a roar of public frustration against a highly polarizing figure, amplified by local issues. So, what we witnessed on the Commanders' field was not an attack on the military itself, but a powerful, viral flashpoint, a moment where the military's solemnity was unable to shield a political figure from massive public discontent. The sheer volume and persistence of the boos, even during an oath of enlistment, underscores how deeply divided and politically charged every public appearance now is. For the Quorum stream, the takeaway is clear. When politics intersects with national tradition, especially in a time of economic pain, the public will use any platform they can to voice their anger. This incident will be analyzed for weeks, confirming that President Trump's relationship with public spaces and sporting events continues to be a magnet for both high support and fierce opposition. We will, of course, continue to track the developments of the government shutdown and the stadium controversy. If this breakdown helped you understand the why behind that viral moment, please make sure you subscribe to the Quorum stream for more in-depth news analysis. Like this video, share it with a friend, and let us know your reaction in the comments below. Do you think booing during a military ceremony is ever justified as a form of political protest? We want to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next report.